Yeah, defensively, you have got to close out and contest. Even if it opens up some driving lanes, you can't give up those looks that often.
And the shot is good.
And as they continue to just dominate this game, you have to wonder how much can they win by.
Well, it's on the verge of getting out of hand, Greg. You can feel it. You can see it. In part because the defense has been about as good as the offense, and both have been really good. They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Spates checked in for Azili. Rush comes in for Harrison Barnes. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Leandro Barbosa. And Ian Clark subbed in for Sean Livingston. Raymond Felton, he's checked in for Darren Williams. Big change last year for the Mavs came when they traded for Rajon Rondo. It looked to be the missing piece for him, Clark, but boy, it just never seemed to come together.
You just don't know. Trades are always risky. You don't know how they're going to work out, and I give credit to ownership for talking to the players to see what they thought about the trade before they actually made the deal.
Thompson from long range. No luck. Felton with some nice D. And here's Barea. And Anderson has it in the corner. From the baseline. Misses off the left iron. Warriors leading by 18. Here's Rush. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
There's a good screen. Nowitzki with the screen on Thompson. In the corner, it's Felton. Good, and it's Barea who picks up the assist. Felton's got his second bucket of the night. 54 seconds left now here in the second. And it's Clark slamming it down.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Now here's Barea. He's covered by Thompson. Nowitzki up top. Uncovered. No good off the front iron.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Two seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Barea kicks to Nowitzki. To the inside. Tries it from 9. Felton can't get it to go. To the paint and stolen by Nowitzki. Fade away. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. The Warriors on top.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here, joined by Chicago. So it's Golden State who's out on top at the half. They are in blowout territory, leading by 20. Let's start with you, Kenny. What did you think?
They have run their offense straight out of a coach's textbook tonight.
And that's it for halftime as the second half is just about to get underway. See you after the game.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen.
Looking at the numbers for Sean Livingston, he has 15 points, and he's drained 3 3-point bombs so far.
Don't stop. Don't hesitate. Keep firing from out there when the shot's falling like this.
Here's who Rick Carlisle starting the second half with. Parsons and Dirk are in at the forward spots. Williams is out there with Matthews. And it's Pachulia in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's off as well, so he misses both.
And, you know, looking at Andrew Bogut, he's been one of the game's best centers. I mean, obviously injuries have saddled him a little bit over the years, but he's made it through 67 games each of the past 2 seasons.
First team foul.
On defense, the Warriors. Nowitzki gets a wide-open look. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Williams has got his 7th assist here tonight. Well, going back to Bogut when he's healthy, he's a very difficult matchup for any opponent. One of the great rebounders and defenders certainly in this game now. He also, though, gives you points from the blocks and with timely putbacks.
You know, he's become an unsung hero in a sense. Not the flashy guy who entered the league, but more of a very talented lunch pail kind of guy who simply wants to do his part.
And when you look at Draymond Green, he's not a guy who will wow you with his numbers or his athleticism, Clark. He brings a lot of intangibles, though, and I remember talking early in his career with Tom Izzo up at Michigan State saying those exact things, that he gives you so much more than just what you see.
And his current coach and our former partner, Steve Kerr, raves about him. He's the heart and soul of the Warriors, in Steve's words.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Festus Ezeli comes in for Andrew Bogut. And it's Barbosa in for Klay Thompson. Here's Ezeli. The Mavericks pull it in.
This is not the slam dunk contest. You don't get do-overs. You got to finish the job.
Here's Pachulia. And the rejection by Ezeli.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
You know, you talk about Green's enthusiasm for the game. He's constantly talking, whether defensively or even in an opponent's ear. He's a vocal presence. And also another example of how a guy can make an impact without necessarily having it show up in the stat sheet.
Dallas calls timeout.
And also, don't discount his leadership. Draymond Green's been a vocal leader his entire career. Even as a rookie, he wasn't afraid to challenge his teammates. And that competitive spirit, guys, can be contagious.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Rick Carlisle was going over with his team in that last huddle. He made no mistake that their plan was to run their offense through Nowitzki. Coach emphasized getting him as many touches as possible, saying he is going to be one of the guys to carry us the rest of the way. The other thing he stressed was the need to be disciplined on offense. He asked for good ball movement and good shot selection. Coach was not wasting any time in altering their strategy here in the second half. And Kevin, he's going to have to hope those changes take effect quickly.
Thank you, Doris. Barbosa gets the bucket.
And you can see the difference with their ability to win with their speed, guys.
Boy, I love the pace and flow that their open court offense has been played with. I mean, it's been humming quietly, but very efficiently.
Williams kicks it out to Parsons. Julia the pass to Nowitzki. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
Kevin, he's been a bright spot in what's otherwise been a little bit of a struggle for this team.
And really, the Warriors had an amazing regular season last year. Just from a historical standpoint, it was one of the best ever.
Nowitzki a screen. Williams attacking. Comes up empty off the pick.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it. So this has been good on a number of levels.
Spates checked in for Ezeli. Powell, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Harris comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Barbosa for three, and that one's good. Barbosa's got 10 points in the game.
There's been a huge discrepancy between these teams in their effectiveness from the three-point line.
It has been pronounced, no doubt about it. Definitely a big factor to this point in the game. And how about that, responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and forth. Here we go. They're going back. To the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Here's Harris. Softly drops in the floater. Harris has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Uh-oh, a little showboating at the end of that one.
Here's Livingston. And another. Three for Golden State.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Yeah, Greg, you know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Harris dishes to Matthews. Off the screen. And good coming on the assist from Devin Harris. And it's 8 points for Wesley Matthews.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to. Do a better job of fighting over and through that. He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's had.
And Williams, here we go. The kick out to Matthews. 13 feet away. That one a little long. And guys, I would have to say one of the most underrated defensive players in the NBA, Draymond Green. Might not be the case anymore after coming in second in the Defensive Player of the Year voting last year.
Yep, he might not look the part. You know, undersized.